Hello, everybody. Wake Up Wednesday coming at ya. All right, today I want to talk about how to wake up our motivation. So this isn't just, body tapping or whatever, but how to wake up the motivation of your students. Number one would be they have to want to do what you're offering them. Now, you, the teacher, you know best. You know your class plan. You know where they're going. You know how to get them from A to B. But they have to want to do it in order to have any motivation. And therefore, in my opinion, to really have any embodiment and noticing, they have to also be motivated. If they're merely participating, like kind of just, the kid who got dragged along, we've all seen that, like at the grocery store, the kid who's just in tow because they have no choice. And we also see it in class where the kid is there taking class because mom signed them up and they didn't really have a choice. Those are hard cases, but there are ways to engage them. But just in a general theme, this idea of how do we do motivation? Let's just today talk about the use of language and the difference between moving toward or moving away is simply the difference between don't statements and do statements. Telling them what not to do not only doesn't tell them what to do, but it is a statement that when I hear it, like if I'm being energetically sensitive, and I think we actually all are, whether we really acknowledge it or not, if you make a don't statement, don't lift your shoulders, that is a moving away feeling. I'm not motivated to do anything. I just got shut down for being wrong, even if it wasn't said with any harshness or ways of saying, I've told you 100 times, don't lift your shoulders, but we still back away from it. So every time you catch yourself about to say, don't do, even don't forget to start with a smile or something like that. Anytime you feel that don't about to come out, so that's you paying attention, stop, pause, and make it a do. Now, if you're not sure how to do that, that's a fun question to go to your students for. Say, all right, I caught myself. I was about to remind all of you to not to lift your shoulders again. Now, do we know what we should do? And you take suggestions from everybody. That was one of my best things I ever did when I was a younger teacher, is going, I'm going to ask my students what they know, because then I know what I taught or I know what I didn't teach. Really, I know what I thought I taught, but they didn't get yet. Okay, so you stop, you breathe, you change a don't to a do. Now they can move toward you. They can wake up that brain and they're ready to absorb. And if you're not sure, the engagement with them. All right, so this is all about use of language. If you want to know more about use of language, I've got a course for that because it's so important. My use of language is something that can bring me forward, pull me away, make me hopeful, make me hopeless. For example, just as a teaser right now, you might have to check out the course. I'm going to tell you that the word try, that I know teachers say all the time, it's not a great word from this sort of whole brain state world. Asking somebody to try something. If you're wanting to know more and dig into what's about try, think of Yoda, there is no try, only do. So work on your do statements, and then if you want to check out the course, the language course as part of the pleasing learning environment to be able to have the whole brain state, then you know what to do. If you're not already on my mailing list, you're going to want to get there, because all of this stuff of, hey, I've got this course. Hey, there's a special on this course. Hey, a new course is coming up. That all shows up there. All right. I'm so glad you're with me on Facebook, but email is also another great way. I'm not sure which one you check more, but I know for me on Facebook, I miss things. I can miss big events in my friend's life if I'm only paying attention to Facebook, because maybe I didn't see the timeline post, didn't come up for me, or I didn't look at Facebook that day and I missed it. All right, but email comes right to you, right directly to you. You can't miss it. Even if you're like me and you have a huge inbox, you'll get to it eventually. All right, so that's it for today. There is no try, only do, or please, no don'ts, only do's. You can get some motivation. You're going to get those brains woken up, those hearts woken up, and real engagement in your classes. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.